Welcome. This video should help you avoid common errors made on discussion assignments. The most common error is not following directions. Look for the question prompts and other directions on the discussion description. Students often overlook the prompts or forget to answer all of them. The resources you are asked to review will provide you with the information to accurately respond to those prompts, so don't skip them. When replying to classmates, be sure to respond to the correct prompt and use the guided instructions to help you develop your answer. When you access the discussion by selecting the discussion title, you will see the directions repeated. Start a new thread is how you will post your answers to prompts. It opens like an email. Once you post, to check for your post or see other students' posts, scroll down on the screen. If you scroll and see no posts to display, it means your post didn't go through. It should show in the list. Even if multiple classmates have posted, you may see this because you can't see others' posts until you post first to ensure your content is original. You may need to adjust the bar that appears below to see the posts. One common error is starting a new thread when you want to respond instead of choosing a post and selecting reply. Using reply keeps the conversation thread together. Remember to fix your setting to include the original post so it can be seen in your reply. Notice replies are indented, where original posts are not. Another common error is not following the directions required for all discussions in this course. Responding to two different classmates' original post, not a reply to their post from another student. The point is to have a conversation with more than one person on a variety of topics. Label your post with meaningful information. It's helpful to have your last name and the topic so the reader knows who posted and the subject. Review these recommended examples and their explanations along with the examples that are not as helpful. In the header information for Include the Original Message in Replies, your label will appear under the Authored On information. See how that might be helpful? As a reminder, this heading information will only appear if you made that setting for Include the Original Message in Replies checked in the Settings area. This is not only helpful for the reader, but you will lose points for not including it to help the reader, being your classmates and me. Let's look at some examples. Discussion directions include a recommendation to include prompts with your responses on your original post. By doing so, you can avoid skipping a question. You can reply like a worksheet or incorporate the question into your response in paragraph form. The benefit of including the prompts is providing the reader context. In this example, you see the prompt and an answer. In the second example, the prompt is not included and is a bit more difficult to follow with no context cue. If you choose paragraph form, it helps to include detail from the question. In this example, in the video, the window of confusion refers to, or the advantages include. On a side note, many students find it helpful for them and their readers to differentiate the question from the answer by either using bold or high contrast color. Avoid light colors that don't stand out against the white background. Red, dark blue, purple, or simply bold stand out best. Take a moment to look at question 1 and its answer. Discussions are writing assignments just like any other and should be proofed for college-level writing standards. Quality should mirror an essay, not a text or social media post. Points are lost for unprofessional writing. Prompts typically require a short paragraph of full sentences to adequately respond to the question with detail and thought. Most prompts will require a resource review, video, website, or textbook pages. This is true for discussions and other assignments. These resources provide foundation information to respond to the prompts. They make your writing easier and ensure you are on track with your response. However, when you procrastinate, you may encounter a technical issue. Perhaps a video or link is not working, either an issue on your end or an error in the course. Previewing the assignment earlier in the week allows you to check that all features work properly for you to complete the work. If not, contact the help desk and your instructor about the issue. Extensions are provided when it's a class error, not a user error. There will be times that you're confused by a prompt. Troubleshoot first by rereading the directions and checking if you missed any references for resources such as a video link or assigned reading. If you read a question prompt and are confused about how to answer it, whether that's the wording or what it's asking you to do, you should contact me immediately. This is why it's helpful to preview your assignments early. It gives you time to get clarification and assistance well before the deadline. Indicating that you were confused as your answer is not an answer. Use links, videos, and resources provided to respond. Correct answers are found in those resources, and your responses should reflect their content and your application of that information. I suggest reading the question first, then reviewing the resources so you know what to look for to compose your answer. Just guessing the answers or putting what you think the answer is likely not accurate or does not include the detail necessary. The purpose of the resources is to provide you with the information to then use your critical thinking, problem solving, and analytical skills to apply those concepts to real-world situations, even if you do not have direct experience. In this example, I'm looking for explanations and examples that evidence that you reviewed the resources and then demonstrate how you apply the information learned to your individual situation and needs. Every discussion asks for either development of a question or a scenario to which other students will respond. This demonstrates your critical thinking and application and stimulates connection and interaction among classmates. Even if your background and experience doesn't bring an immediate or personal situation to mind, your reading and resources give you enough foundation of the concept for you to create an example. I hope these examples of common errors was useful and will help you avoid losing points unnecessarily. Use these suggestions to submit your best possible work. As always, contact me if you need any help. Thanks for watching.